Howdy, 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 ho! Welcome to JJ's Chess Pots or Pals for a night of chess puzzles and unrated, that's right, unrated chess challenges. See how it goes. It's the first night I've been doing this for a while on Thursdays. Used to do it. Coming back to it. Be with you in just a sec. Just turn on some lights. There we go. Hope you're having a good night wherever you are. Thursday evening chess. Schedule has changed. I'll put it up in my Twitch chat tonight. Bear with me. On YouTube as well, as Princess is tearing up my chair. What you doing, kiddo? My Discord. And TikTok. JJ's Chess Pots Palace on TikTok now. Gotta upload some videos. Been slacking the last few days for that. There you go. We're going to get ready to go get some warm up here with some puzzles. Didn't get a warm up on Monday night, but we'll try it tonight. Went 2-2 on Monday. We'll be doing 5 days a week chess now instead of 4. Also 5 days a week Arc Raiders. Next Arc Raiders will be on 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon PDT, and tomorrow night, of course, Friday night Blitz. Not sure what type of Blitz it'll be, but I'll have it up in the Discord. So if you add the Discord, you'll see it the night before. Hopefully before I go to bed. Usually it's before midnight, but I get that up on the Discord. And we'll go to solve puzzles tonight. Start her off.
Oh no, you can win material from me.
Oh no, I can win material. I haven't played puzzles in over a week, so let's see what kind of material can I win. Takes the check, knight takes the pawn, and queen takes the rook.
Yes, indeed, you got it.
I used to play that a lot when I had the opportunity back in high school. I don't see it as much now.
Work towards pawn
Back
promotion.
in the 70s. Took me back in a time capsule on that one. Work towards pawn promotion black. Pawn promotion. Let's see. Endgame's my strongest. So if I do that, he's going to go there. Let me look at this. If I take the pawn, he goes to G3. And he's inside the box. I didn't even know about the box in high school, but I know now. I watched a video of them from Magnus talking about it. So if he goes G3, then he just cuts me off at F3, and he stops the pawn promotion. But if I roll, I'm going to go forward. I'm going to promote. And then I'm going to go right here with a check and take that queen back. Boom.
Great play.
Alrighty. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, Elias, how you doing? Let me know when who I play and how I have to do that for it's Profiteer Gaming's tournament, right? Okay. Sounds good. Let me know.
There's a way to end this with checkmate.
Yeah, old man, Prof is hosting it. Yeah, took me a while to remember his name. Getting old. There's a way to end this with checkmate. That starting soon message referred to your stream. I can't see you. Oh, shit. Thanks for telling me. I did 2 puzzles. I actually solved them, God darn it. I actually solved those frickers. Damn. Now I'll probably mess it up. There's a way to end this with checkmate. White to move. White to move. End it with checkmate. Well, I don't think it's a one-move mate. I don't see it anyway. So, queen takes pawn. Fuck! It figures. I go on the live and I miss it. Well, some B. Damn. What the frick? What the hell? It's mating one. It's mating one, and I gotta check them. Is it this?
You spotted the solution. Excellent.
Yeah, I missed it. Of course I go live. I get the first 2 right, and I miss the first one. Elias is going, man, you're on. Starting soon. And I go, oh, the tournament starts soon. Yeah, I'm an old man. I'm getting older. Holy smokes.
You're in a critical position.
Holy
Find a way to win a
smokes.
bishop.
I probably would have went 30 minutes without anybody telling me I wasn't on live. Ugh. Okay, you're in a critical position. Find a way to win a bishop. You are black to move. It's main one, so you can't just take the bishop. It's main one, so you got to get the king out of there. So when the rook checks, you got to go to G7. You got to have an out. So it's check first. And then it is bring it back here. He ain't gonna go here because it'll be mate for him. So we'll take the bishop.
Nicely
now.
done.
3 out of 4, but he didn't see the first 2 because I was slacking. He's getting everything resorted because he had to take a break for work reasons, I think. And since coming back, some people have taken breaks from streaming or got banned for cheating. Good that people are getting banned. Were there streamers getting banned? Man, who would cheat? I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Do not. I mean, Justin called me out of the blue. It was a nice talk today. I talked to him for 45 minutes. My phone was running out because I didn't notice that my charger last night was out of the wall. So when I plugged it in, it didn't do nothing. It's streamers only for this event, and 2 of them were found to be cheating, so he kicked them. Who were the streamers? Do I know who they are? I don't think you know him, but it's Jake FYM and not Pabo. Not Pabu. Wow. I don't know him. Good to know, though. It's amazing. You know, I mean, it's so rampant. I was talking to Justin, and we talked about how our club, you know, and the club ended after that, actually. I didn't know that the club is no longer up in Lincoln City because he was having to move for his job and moved up to the North Coast. So we had a good talk. It was nice that he called me. I very much appreciate that. And we talked about the situation with the FIDA Master, and he had a problem. They had an interaction after as well. And we talked at length about it. It was a good talk today. So, it's too bad the club went down. Could have been intended. I don't know. Hope not. That would suck because there were a lot of good people in that club. But I had a great talk with him today, and almost ran my phone out of charge, so I had to get charged before he came on tonight. But we were talking about the cheating thing, and he was the one that told me, he said, in 2024, he told me that Chess.com's bottom line, I mean, the more people that it looks like playing, probably the more ad revenue and the more sponsorships they get. And why would they handle a problem? And then we were talking about their any cheat, and I said, you know, it doesn't check every player from game one, and he agreed, and said, did you know that multiple people have to report before they even check them? And I did not know that. And he's been really studying hard, and he's studying theory. He's been at it for over a year and a half now. He does it every night. He's getting really good. And he really wants to push himself to 2,000 over the board, right? And I had his number back when I was playing with the club before that incident happened, and probably don't have it now. But Chess Master Brent, am I late? We're doing puzzles and challenges tonight. It's just, this is a new night. It's not a new night. I've done it before on this night, but I'm going back to 5 nights a week chess, 2 chess puzzles and chess challenges. The arena's tomorrow night. But anyway, with the FIDA Master situation and everything, and so he he went and after all his games, he went and checked and got an analysis program and found that 21 to 23% of the games that he plays on chess.com, people are cheating. And that's what I kind of came up with too. Based on my chess stats that I have with the unrated arenas, I've never had a clean arena for a month. Never had 1 month go by since June 2024 that somebody didn't steal a medal and was cheating. And multiple medals most of the time, but not 1 month. It's crazy. And like in January, it was about 21 to 23%. People were banned in January this year. It's really bad. It's gone down a little bit in March and April. February and March. I haven't done the April stats. I'll do it at the end of May. I usually wait a month. But we were talking about that issue today. And so we had a good talk. I hadn't talked to him since the incident happened back in 2024. So that was really cool that he called me out of the blue and we had a good talk. So I appreciate it. He said he might play in my arenas, might come in. And I appreciate that. I like Justin, I really do. I was upset. He knows I was upset. I was furious at what happened, when it happened. And I think he understands that too. Yes, preset cap on Saturday. Chess Master Brent. It's going to be 1,200 or lower. I'm going to put it in the description. So when I run that, 1,200 or lower on Saturday. So it should, when you look at the arena, say that as well. I want to try to get our lower levels with the arena to be able to play and get a chance at the medal. So, gonna do puzzles.
Can you find a way to punish my king?
We're gonna do puzzles for about 30, 45 minutes tonight, and then I'll take some challenges. Can you unrated challenges, please? I'm a 15-10 guy, but I'll take 10-0. Bullet or Blitz, you're gonna win. I suck at speed chess. I just don't think that fast. Watch how long it takes me to get these puzzles right. Can you find a way to punish my king? Can I find a way to punish the king? Let's see what he's got. He's got nothing yet. Got nothing yet, so I think the first is a check. Thanks to, you got to thank Bozo Chess 06. Big shout out because I didn't put it live. First two puzzles, you guys totally missed them. And of course I got them right, and then once I went live, I missed the next one. Okay. Well, we're rolling. I wonder if I should take this way or check and take that way. Well, I can't take check. What am I thinking? There's a queen right there. Righty. And of course, the sweet spot here sacrifices the
Great
queen
stuff.
and checkmate on h8.
Can you find the only path forward?
Can you find the only path forward? And just so you guys know, the camera is straight at me right here. So you can see my cool little fucking lamps in the back. And my screen is to this way where I'm reading this, and then its middle is right here, so it's over, and then over here is my chat. So I can show everybody if you want. But can you find the only path forward? Can you find the only path forward? Can I find the only... Oh boy, mid-game is my weakness. Mid-game's my weakness. I don't see a follow-up. I don't see a follow-up. I don't want any help, so if anybody's typing, I don't want any help. I need to warm up. I do not see that follow-up. If I sack the bishop, what do I got? Nuts and honey. I don't really see. Oh, okay, I see it now. All right. That's why I'm a classical player.
Great move. You're on a roll.
Took me a while to see it. I kept thinking, what's the deal here? And got that diagonal open. So how's he going to block it? Sacrifice with the queen. Only thing I can see. Or move the pawn up. Would be the other. Actually moving the pawn up. Maybe. Even moving the pawn up, I just move in. Well, what would be the continuation of that? Moves the pawn up to block. Move the queen in. He takes. I don't freaking know. I should know. Or would you sacrifice the bishop if he takes the pawn? Well, I got it right. That's all I'm saying. All right.
Find a way to win material.
Find a way to win material. Black to move. We got a maiden one, so there needs to be a check. Maiden one needs to be a check. Maiden one needs to be a check. Okay, I think this is it. If I take the rook on e1, knight takes queen, knight check on f2, and then when he moves to g2, I move to e4, taking the queen, with a undiscovered check with the bishop. That's what I think it's going to be. So queen sack, check, and then check again. Nice move. Takes the bishop. Takes the pawn.
Smart play.
Alrighty.
Can you find a way to win material from me?
White to move. Can you find a way to win material from me? Now, obviously, he's traded knights. I mean, let me see here. Now, pushing the D pawn and forking there. Or do I take the knight and attack the other knight? Moving the knight back. Obviously this is a push, but you can already take the knight, so.
Five in a row, that's great.
All right.
Oops, that's a blunder by me. Can you find out how to win material?
That is a blunder. This is pretty simple, I think. Because you got a bishop and a queen, and the queen's only protecting the bishop, so just take the bishop.
Good solving.
So far, so good. Oh, JJ, so I don't know your opponent yet, but here's the format. 2 15 plus 10 games and 2 10 plus 0 games. If it's tied after that, the players go to an Armageddon. They both time whoever bids less time plays as black, but gets draw odds. The other player gets white with the full 10 minutes, but they have to win. Okay. All right. So 2 15 10s and 2 10 zeros. Okay. Thank you. Tell Profiteer thank you for that as well. No, I'm in. Hopefully I'll do it. I have to do it obviously on live streams, so probably on my live stream nights. But not during my arenas. Probably after. Because I run Arc Raiders and Wizardry on weekends, so now I've cut Wizardry down to only 2 times a week. Arc Raiders 5 times a week as well.
Oops, that's a blunder by me. Can you find out how to win my rook?
That's a blunder by me. Can you find out how to win my rook? Let's see. Is it that obvious? I mean, obviously, and he gets his bishop out of there. I would say check, and then just take the bishop, right? And that opens it up, and just have the bishop cover the knight. So rook move.
Fire on the board. That's 7 correct in a row.
Okay. So far, so good.
You're in a critical position. Find a way to win material.
Hi, Tatum. Let me read the last name here. Amikad? Tatum Amikad. How you doing? You're in a critical position. Find a way to win material. I'm doing warm-ups for about 30 minutes tonight to 45, and then I'll take unrated challenges. Unrated only. I'm not a speed chess player. I'm not a bullet blitz player. 15 10s. I will take a 10-0, but I have a tendency to flag 75% on 10-0. I'm a classical player, and if you watch me do puzzles, I'm extremely slow in solving them. So I am also slow in my approach because I've been a classical player since, tournament-wise, since high school. 1972, 73, 74 was the #1 board in the Inland Empire for my high school, my junior and senior year, 73 and 74. And the Inland Empire and the Puget Sound League in high school chess were the two strongest, one on the east side, one on the west side of Washington State. You're in a critical position, find a way to win material. All right, let's see. Okay, well, it's a check. Will he block with the knight? That's the thing. Should I take the knight first? The queen would come out, then check. And I'm in trouble. But if I go with the check first, knight can go back, block it, and protect the bishop. So I think we take the knight first. Okay? And then we check over here, and then we take the bishop.
Yes, indeed. You got it. Calculate and win my rook.
Calculate and win my rook, black to move. Calculate and win my rook, black to move. Well, the only check is at E3. And I can see. Queen takes, rook covers the, rook and bishop cover the F5 pawn. And then bishop to, you got that check, and then follow it up with bishop to C3, I think. So we're going to check with the queen. And then I would believe the follow-through is right here. No, it wouldn't be. Damn. Wasn't watching. Was not watching. Was not watching. I've got nothing to back up on the queen side. Excuse me, on the king side. Nothing that I can do right there. Bring the pawn in, but the knight and the bishop covers it, so I can't take there. I was thinking that, forgot there was a pawn there. So if I move here to F2, I mean, you just cover, right? Yeah. I wonder if knight to E4, knight to E4 maybe. I mean, the rook's free, so I don't... threaten. I mean, queen to g2, even if you had the bishop behind it, right? My white bishop's doing nothing in the back. I don't know if I see this. I mean, I can threaten it. Huh. Threaten back there, but the bishop covers the rook. Queen would be attacked. There really isn't a play. I was thinking the play was the bishop on the rook on the diagonal, but it's blocked by the fact that the pawn can take it. If I come in with the knight, at either e4 or b3, because I don't see the bishop move here. Hey, shadow. Yeah. I know. There you go, bud. Let's get in the way. Yep, I can't see nothing now. I know, you're a good boy. You're getting better. Lost my mic. Sorry about that. Let me move him a little bit. I know, kid. I know. It's okay. It's okay. Doing good. Feeling way better. You're my kid. Yep. Okay, so what can the knight do at b3 that it can't do at b4? I mean at e4. If I go e4, I've got the check. Can I pull a piece? We good? We good, kid? This might be the wrong move. That's all I see, though. I don't see, the pawn. Queen's just going back. Still got the rook covered. Bishop's covered. Knight here's covered by the bishop. If I go here, I think it's centralized. Okay, I was right. All right. And queen takes rook. There we go.
Nicely done.
Takes me a while to work stuff out. So far, so good. How you doing, bud? You are a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Okay.
Looks like I let my guard down. I'm done for if you can find the right way to attack my king.
Okay, knight's forking the rooks. White queen cannot do much. What am I not seeing? What am I not seeing? what if I go on queen sack? What if I take the C6 white pawn? Queen takes pawn, rook takes queen. Rook to B1 check. Queen takes rook. Rook takes queen check. King has to move out. Knight takes rook at C6. Okay, let's do this. Think it's here? Fuck me.
That was a good attempt, but once I go here, you don't have a strong way to respond.
Okay. Queen takes knight. Pawn takes knight. Promotion. Nothing. Rook takes rook, takes rook, takes... And don't I get mated if I do that? I don't know. I think it's rook here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not.
That was a good attempt, but once I go here, you don't have a strong way to respond.
One thing, I need to check, right? So I can't go there and I can't go here. Knight would take. I don't see taking the knight. I think that's a mistake. I'm messing this one up totally. I don't see it. Because if I take here, queen takes knight, and you know, rook, he takes the rook, I take the rook, queen takes the rook, and I'm down material. So D4 would be queen's covered it. Now I already blew it by taking the taking the pawn, thinking that man, I don't see it. The only two checks I've got wait a sec. Rook takes pawn.
Unfortunately, once I go here, you don't have a strong follow-up.
And it's knight takes pawn.
Leaving your rook vulnerable.
My rooks are vulnerable right there. I just don't see, I mean, it's got to be a queen sack, right? There you go, kiddo. There you go. Good boy. Man, I don't see it.
You hung your queen.
Yeah, I don't see it. I mean, I don't see it. If I go here, queen takes, and then my rook's pinned anyway, so. I don't think it's a pawn.
Your rook is extremely nervous now.
Yeah, I have no freaking clue. I don't have a clue. I'm not saying it. I mean, I am not seeing it. You would hang it here. I mean, I just don't.
You hung your queen.
I gotta get a hand.
Look for a way to threaten to checkmate the king.
But it's not here. Actually, wait a sec. Yeah, it'd be here.
You got it.
That
Well
was
done.
tough. That was brutal. I didn't see it at all. Didn't see that at all. Did not see that at all.
Calculate correctly and you'll win my rook.
Calculate correctly. You'll win my rook. White to move. White to move. Okay. All right. Fuck.
Unfortunately, once I go here, you don't have a strong follow-up.
Damn it. Didn't do it.
Yes, that's the way.
Damn. Damn. 2 in a row.
Think about checkmate.
Black moves. Think about checkmate. C8 would be knight takes. Rook takes check. Rook takes check. King has to move to B1. Queen to C2, check. King moves back, but the rook's covered. Rook's covered. Rook is covered. I think it's still a sack. I just don't see it. I might miss 3 in a row. Okay. There we go. Queen's still covering that rook, but it's going to be check. Do I go in with the rook first and plow, or do I go in? Might be the rook first, but then there's a check right here. He can hide in the corner, though. He can hide in the corner. So if I go in with the rook, he gets a check at D7. King moves to A6. Can't block. And he's got to go back to protect his king. It might be queen, but I'm going to say rook.
This wasn't the way forward, but you can give it another try.
Well, I missed again. Yeah.
Smart play.
Damn. Didn't see that. Well, dang. Dang it. I'm going to grab another pop. I'll be right back. Yeah, we'll see what it goes. Thanks for those who stay in tonight and watch. Puzzles, and I'll take unrated challenges. Nice to see Bozo in today. And Brent, that was very cool. As well as Dom. Hey, missed
Take a
3
careful
in
look
row.
at the board. You see a way to win my bishop?
3 in a row. 3 in a row. 3 in a row. Oh boy, it might be 4 in a row, man. I might plow this one really well. The queen's stuck, man. Black queen is stuck. Black queen is stuck. So what are you going to do? Can you take the pawn? Queen takes. Throw on the bishop. Man, I'm in trouble. Take a careful look at the board. Do you see a way to win my bishop? All right. Huh. I don't see anything else on the table. Okay, with the rook, just saw that, E8 check. Okay. Where's that knight's covering and the queen's covering the knight? And I still don't have a freaking move, I don't think. Unless I pin the bishop. Can't take, king would be in check, pin the bishop. Pin the bishop. Okay.
Your eyes are sharp. Good work.
Okay, I got myself out of that one.
You have a
Probably should've
checkmating
missed-
idea? Can you find it?
Probably should have missed that one too. You have a checkmating idea. Can you find a white to move? Checkmating idea. Check. I would think the rook to F7 check. Queen across to H6 for the check, moving it in.
Your eyes are sharp. Good work.
King moves here, queen to G7.
There's a way to end this with checkmate.
And I ended with checkmate. Okay, so no back rank mates, so I don't have to make a check if I don't want to. I think it just takes pawn. Undiscovered check by the bishop. But he can move to A5. So rook takes pawn, has to move to A5, and And then A6 for the mate. All right.
Great move. You're on a roll.
Good kids.
This
Good
is the most
kids.
important moment of the game. Find a way to checkmate me.
White's move. Find a way to checkmate me. I think it's rook check again.
Yes, indeed. You got it.
Queen comes in.
Your pawn could soon find the back rank.
Black to move. Your pawn could soon find the back rank. Pawn could soon find the back rank. Black to move. No checks. Hi, Princess. How are you? You up here too now? Boy, tag teaming. Tag teaming. Yeah, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. What good kid. You're the big one. You are the master blaster. Yep, you're the master blaster. But there you go. It's okay. It's okay. You watching chess? You watching the chess? You're the big one. It's Princess. Saw Shadow earlier. Shadow's been sick, so he's recovering. He has positive for feline leukemia. So we're trying to get him to eat, keep it down. He's done well the last 5 days, so he's doing good. Princess is okay. She's a sweetie. She is more demure, and she just, oh, I love that. Yeah, I love that. I love that. You ready? Okay. There you go. Okay. Your pawn could soon find the back rank. Let's see, do I push? Obviously, it's a push. Oh, wait, I'm in check. What the frick? Oh, dude. Not looking at the whole board. Alrighty. And that's a pin. You don't want to let that pawn go, so you got to move it up. What the hell was that move? What the heck was that move? I mean, it's queen takes knight. There's the check. Ooh. Loses the pawn.
Keep it up. You're doing great.
All right. So far, so good.
You're in a critical position. Find a way to win my queen.
White to move. Find a way to win my queen. Find a way to win the queen. Does he take though? I would say rook.
Great play.
Okay.
This is the most important moment of the game. Find a way to checkmate me.
Find a way to checkmate me. I got a rook and a knight, queen, knight, bishop. White to move. Thank you, princess. Way cool. Knight, check. Knight, check. Yeah, it has to be this. Knight G6. He goes on the outside. And the pawn's covering the E6 square. The rook, if I go up here, would be covering the E8 square. And the knight is covering the E7 square. If I went this way, the G8 square is open, as well as the F6 square. So we'll go here.
Fire on the board. That's 7 correct in a row. Find a way to promote your pawn.
Find a way to promote my pawn, black to move. Which way am I going? Okay, that's H8, so A8, A1 in the corner, so white was going this way, black's going that way. Could be a sack on a check and a move, and he can't get there. I think it's a sack. I think it's a rook sack check,
What about your poor rook?
because I was giving it up and I was going to move it. What's he going to do? Oh, he's going to take my pawn. Shit. All right. See when I think fast? Okay. Oh, I thought for sure he was going to do this. Because if he did that, and I take, he takes the pawn. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh, there's a fork. But he doesn't go for that.
Yes, indeed, you got it.
All right. Missed it.
Can you find a way to win a knight?
White to move. White to move. Can you find a way to win a knight? Well, pawn takes automatically. But there's a check on the board. Hey, princess, what are you doing up here? You're always welcome. You're always welcome. How you doing? Thank you. What a good girl. Thank you so much. What a good girl. Okay. There is a check. Man, this is nasty. All right. Could get around, but then you got the... Could move the king, but I think we'll block with the pawn. Okay. And then the bishop instead of the queen. Moving it back and then take the knight.
Nicely done.
All right. Well, how's everybody doing tonight? Guys all right? And I'll be starting doing these every Thursday and then take unrated challenges. Try to get to 20 here.
I blundered. You can win a knight from me.
Blundered, win a knight for me. Bishop takes the knight. Queen takes knight. Knight takes queen. Bishop takes queen. Queen just moves out. It's okay. You want to sit up here? Alrighty. I can't see the underside of the board though. You're awesome. Thank you, princess. What a sweetheart. You're a big sweetheart. You are. What a good girl. Yeah. What a good kid. Oh, kid. That knight wasn't there. I just take the knight.
Great play.
What a good girl. What a good girl. She doesn't come up on the table much. Okay, let's see.
Do you see the checkmate idea?
Cat hair everywhere. Do you see the checkmate idea? White to move. Checkmate idea. Do I see it? If I check. C7 and yeah, C7 and bishop to C5. Think. Check. Bishop in.
Great move. You're on a roll.
And I got. You are shedding. Shatter. Shatter cheese.
Think about checkmate.
Okay. Black to move. Think about checkmate. We got a bishop and a knight. We got two bishops on the board. We got a rook. Can't really check me. Could check me with a mate here. Let's see. That wouldn't be a mate. That would not be a mate, but what do I need? Think about checkmate. Well, if I go in the corner, that's not going to work. If I take the what if I take the bishop with the knight? Got some hairs here. Okay, if I go in the corner, you still move over here, right? And you're still going to move there anyway. But I do have pawns coming up. So let's do this. Okay. Come back with the check. Push the pawn.
Your eyes are sharp. Good work.
Right.
Your pawn can get down the board. What should you play next?
Okay. Usually better in endgames. So black to move. Okay, I am going up. As always, I have to look at the board. Remember, I learned on old notations. So now that I know, A1, A8, H8, H1. But I always got to look, which way am I going? Where are you going to play next? Obviously, let's get the queen off the board. Take the queens off, force it. And race. Not going to catch it. There's a block. Not going to get there. Or that
Wow, you're on
square.
fire. Can you find a way to win material from me?
Okay. White to move can find a way to win material from me. Okay. Bishop check. Wouldn't do anything. Or would it? Queen check. Let's see. All right, let me look at this again. Okay, if bishop check, king moves away, knight to c4, check, or knight to c4. Rook takes queen, knight takes queen, rook takes rook, knight takes rook. All right, where am I looking at now? Rook takes pawn, rook takes rook. Okay, rook takes pawn. Because the bishop wouldn't work because the rook could take the queen. Okay, so bishop takes pawn, rook takes bishop, or would he move away? If he take back, the bishop takes a check on the king, or and it's the same damn thing, right? Rook takes pawn. It's not a check. But if the bishop does it, I still think that I'm in trouble. Gotta take. Can't move away. So if the rook takes rook. Bishop check. Or queen check. Man. Okay. Bishop takes pawn. Check. Should I be even looking at this fork? Because it really isn't a fork, because it's not going to work, I don't think. Bishop check. Moves away. But the rook threatens taking the rook, so he's got to take it. Okay, so I'm going to go rook. Okay. Now if I go with the queen, check, check. Okay, queen check here. Queen check moves here. And then bishop check. Moves there, done. But what if I take with the bishop?
I can go like this, then I'll be safe.
I was thinking that
Great
fork,
stuff.
and it wasn't there. It wasn't. I was thinking the fork, and it wasn't there. I missed that. That was dumb. Overthought
You can play
that.
checkmate soon. Do you see how?
I can play checkmate soon. Do I see how? Check with the knight, rook sack. Queen in
Very
the
good.
corner. Damn, I missed that last one. That was a bummer. I thought I had it. Screwed up.
Do you see the checkmate idea?
Okay. Black to move. Do I see the checkmate idea? Black to move. Everybody's here now. Everybody's having a party. Shadow and Princess. Okay, do you see the checkmate idea? Black to move. Okay. Black to move. Do I see the checkmate idea? Bishop check. Rook up.
Smart play.
Nowhere to go. All right.
Oops, that's a blunder by me. Can you find out how to win my rook?
That's a blunder by me. Can you find out how to win my rook? Mm-hmm. I think that, should I check first or bring the knight in? But if I bring the knight in, he's going to check me on d1. I move up, he's going to go to d2. I move to the diagonal, and then he's just going to go back to base. I may be wrong. I would move the knight, attack the rook, but I think it's check, check. Moving up. I think you check first. And then take the rook.
Great move. You're on a roll.
I didn't even see the fork, to tell you the truth. Didn't even see it. Was just thinking, trying to work it out. Didn't even see it. Oh, God. I'm rummy a little bit now.
There's a way to end this with checkmate.
Too much Diet Pepsi, everybody. Too much Diet Pepsi. I don't know. There's a way to end this with checkmate. Got the rook on A8. You got the queen diagonal coming in. Yeah, I mean, are you going to be able to pull that shit off? Yeah, I think so. All right. Queen. Okay. Gonna block. Going to block. Interesting. End this with mate. By checking the corner, the rook's going to block. Queen's got the other rook covered, so that's not going to do shit. And if I come out, I can't go to F. I can't go to F. 4. Queen check. Queen check takes the queen, rook takes. And then get the other rook in. Still block, right? Can still block, correct? Okay, let's do it that way. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to try it. I think this is wrong, but let's see. Okay, rook blocks. Huh. Rook, queen takes the rook. Rook comes down. Didn't see it. Took me a bit. Okay, and
Smart play.
he has the move. Then the rook comes in. Checkmates. Damn,
What's the only
sometimes I
good
don't
idea in
see
this
it.
position?
Sometimes I get lucky and get through it. What's the only good idea in this position? Black to move. It's okay, princess. Good girl. Okay. If I move over, I know how I play this. That doesn't mean that's the right way. If I push, he takes. I take. He still can get in there, right? And then I push, He takes, I take, and he still gets in, doesn't he? Or do I move to the center and make him commit? If I made him commit, he has to go with me on that side. So then I move to C4. And he would have to move back. And I'd bring the pawn up. I'm thinking, what's the only good idea in this position? If I bring the pawn up, he takes, I take back. King's got no way in yet. So let's go to D2. I push. If he doesn't take, he can't get in because of the two pawns. I think it's the push. I like this C move to get this out and push, but then he gets in here. He could possibly. I think it's the push. Let's see here. I don't think it's necessarily that. I think you move up.
Nice try, but I can go like this and you don't have a path forward. That's right, well played.
I can't believe I blew an endgame.
Do you see the checkmate idea?
Checkmate idea. White to move. White to move. Checkmate idea. Okay, rook check. All right. Rook sack. Bishop check. Bishop check.
Bingo, you got it.
Pawn push check. Pawn queen.
The best moves here set up your pawn for promotion.
Okay, black to move. Best moves here set up your pawn for promotion. I wonder if he took the. I wonder if he had a rook there. I mean, it's obvious I'm going to race forward. You can't let him get into the corner. If you get him in the corner and your pawn's behind it, you're not going to be able to promote. So pawn takes rook, race, block, block.
Nicely done. Win material to win the puzzle.
Win material to win the puzzle, black to move. Win material to win the puzzle, black to move. That is a tricky thing. Check. take.
You're making this look easy.
Alrighty. So I'm going to take a quick break. We'll come back, take some challenges. Thank you all for watching. Not a lot of talkers tonight. This is the first night in a long, long time that I've gone on Thursday night and played. Thank you, Shadow. You're just a lap kitty, buddy. And you got some big chicken tonight. I was pretty happy about that. Take some unrated challenges after, hopefully if there's somebody here. And my eyes are a little groggy from doing the puzzles. Thank you so much. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'll just be right back on, and we'll come back and see if anybody wants to play tonight. I do this on Monday night, so we get more people on Monday, but I'm going to do it Monday and Thursday. I took the 2 Wizardry live streams, and I'm pretty stuck in Wizardry right now. And so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. And with that, I decided to just go 5 times like I used to do 6 times a week chess. So I'm going to go 5 times, and I'm going to have 2 puzzle challenge nights. Had some great games last week. Got beat by Luke, the 12-year-old, 1800, and the 2300 Elias. Not sure how old Elias is. I think he's in college. Bozo Chess. Check out his live stream, Bozo Chess 06. And last 3 games, I've gotten 2 draws and a win. So, 2 draws and a loss. I lost the second one. And I think he beat me before that. So I think the last 4 games, I'm getting crushed, but 2 losses and 2 draws, but he's a damn good player. And so is Luke, and Luke is only 12, and he's already 1800 from the Philippines. Hopefully he has a coach there. Hopefully, because he is pretty darn good. Anyway, thank you so much. Do I still do tournaments? And I don't see the name. Name's blacked out for some reason. Yeah, Arena night is tomorrow night, Friday night at 9 p.m. PDT. And I come on at 8:30 for chess now, and the link will be up, or you can go to my Discord, which is on my Twitch channel and on my JJ Plays Chess on YouTube channel, or if you ask, I'll put it up. But I put that up the night before so everybody knows what the arena is. There are some rules, so there are guidelines. I put them in the chess tab every night. Also, untitled players, be aware that there is a high cap, and that is the highest ELO untitled player that is registered when the arena starts calls the cap. I don't want anybody coming in late that's untitled that is over that ELO, because basically that's farming the metal. And so we've had a lot of problems with that. I started implementing this 3 to 4 months ago, and we've had a few that ignored it, and I reported them. And they didn't do it again. So they're not going to get banned for that, but I think they haven't done it again. And then others, real chess players, are going to go, hey, I'm sorry, and come into chat and say, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And then I show them the chat. I put it up at the end of the chat tab and end of the guideline rules. And then I also put it up in YouTube and Twitch before the arena starts. And when the arena starts, I put up the high ELO cap. And I add 99, I try to give a benefit to it. So if you have like Elias, one of our live streamers that are going to be the live streamer for the night, we've got a few that come in. He's going to be 2,300 in Rapids, and I think he's over 2,300 in Blitz, so it's going to be like a 2,399 cap. But what that does for everybody else is that they want to play in it, they see he's in it, and they know what to expect. But all those people that play, let's say for an hour, and Blitz is only an hour, and let's say they play for 40 minutes or 35 minutes, and then some 2,700 comes in, and the rest of the field is like 1,500 or less. They got no chance, and that 2,700 is probably going to win every game he plays, except for maybe Elias. And he's going to take a medal from somebody that played for the whole freaking tournament. And I don't think that's fair. So, got a high cap. Also, no cheating, no AI, no smurfing. Coming in on 100 or 200, we've had it happen a lot. I do have the stats on my Discord. You can go look under announcements and under chess and scroll up and you'll find them. It says May 2025. And I've been doing this since June 2024. So you'd be surprised how many people cheat. How many people steal medals every month. January just blew me away. I couldn't believe it. It was bad. It settled down in February, settled down even a little more in March. At the end of May, I'll put the April on. And I have it all listed so everybody can see it. And I'll put that up in the let me see here. Oops, did I just lose something? Okay, did that go in? There it is. Okay, that is Discord server. So you can find out Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, 9 p.m., 8:30. I put the link up in Twitch and get the arena set up. I have to do the guidelines by hand every night because they don't have enough characters per line, and you can't just put a blog post, put it on a notepad and just put the rules. Titled players on titled accounts can come in at any time because they're titled, but they must be on titled accounts. I don't want them hiding because I might report them and then they get pissed at me. Especially a new account. And I don't know your title. And we have a lot of people that have been banned, 33 now, that are 2,200 and above. So we did have in the last 7 weeks 3 National Masters play. They played a total of 5 games. And that was really cool. And the people that got a chance to play them, they all lost. Well, Elias got to play, and it's too bad because the game, it was at the end of the arena on that 5th game, and the arena ended, so we didn't get a result. But the other 4 people were thrilled. They were absolutely thrilled to get the opportunity. And they all lost. And they were still thrilled. So I do the play-by-play. I don't play Tuesday, Friday, Saturday night, and then I play on Mondays and Thursdays now. So I am asked, and I told everybody a year ago, I'll play, in somebody else's live stream arena. And Profiteer Gaming is setting up a tournament, and so I told him I'd play. I told Elias I would play, and Elias gave him the message. So it's 2 15-10s and 2 10-0s. I'm not very good at 10-0s, and I'm really not good at Blitz or Bullet. I don't even put any work into them. But I'm a classical player, so the longer time controls. If you watch me do puzzles for any length of time, it takes me a while to just kind of process. And I'll be 70, so I like long form games. I like classical games. I've been playing them since pretty much 1969, but tournament-wise, I started in 72 as a 5th board, and I transferred schools, and I became the 1st board, and then I had a great season. And I smoked the 1st board for my old school, head-to-head, home and away, and news was there. actually, and that there was a lot of people there for that one. And back then it was this private versus public school. And I went back to public, the levy reinstated, we lost the levy, there was no sports or any activities, after school activities whatsoever, everything was wiped. So my parents enrolled me in a private school, non-denominational, played fifth board, that's where I got on the team. And then when I came back, I actually went into Mr. Griffiths, the math teacher, and he said he'd sponsor us if I would play, make sure everybody plays everybody, and want to grow as a team. So I did, and we had a hell of a team my senior year. I was number one board, 73, 74. So I'll be right back, and Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday night, live stream, multi-stream on JJ Plays, chess, sports commentary by myself. I do not talk about position. I want this to be fair, fun, it's unrated, and we have a lot of regulars. And what's really amazing is we have a lot of people from YouTube that watch, and they have their fan favorites, and they root for them. And that's really cool. So, sounds amazing. I only played against my grandfather and myself when I was younger. I would have loved to play during school. Yeah, hey, Gloin. Nice to see you tonight, man. Oh, it's morning in Poland. It's morning in Poland. That's way cool. And oh, now I can see the name. I couldn't see the name. Joe Milk. That's who's been talking to me. I couldn't see your name in the other chat. Damn. And Gloin is on a 15-stream streak. Gloin, by the way, is from Poland. He's an excellent player. Right now he's Class B in Poland, face-to-face, but he's working towards Class A. He's right there. And Gloin's getting to work in Poland. Say hi to Gloin. Twitch. And then, yeah, I couldn't see it. From Canada, right on, man. I could not see it. Let me. Yeah, it was totally blacked out on my multi-chat, so I could not see the name. So I apologize. Also, if you guys ever do channel points, let me know, because if I'm in multi-stream, and my priority is Twitch because I'm affiliated with Twitch, I don't want to miss anybody. So if you do channel points, make me stretch, whatever, take the glasses off, lose my ass with my glasses off. Just let me know. Put some freaking emojis there so when I'm looking at the board and concentrating, I see what's going on over here. Because it's a really small screen. And that's why sometimes when people sub on YouTube or follow on Twitch, I don't see the name. I have to take my glasses to look. And I can see close up. I can't see far away. So I apologize for that. But Joe, sorry I didn't know your name. I know now. I apologize. So because you're 2100, make sure that you're in early and at arena start. Because Saturday night, it's 1200 or less. Nobody over 1200. And not 1201, not 1202. I don't want anybody over. I'm trying to give all the people that come in and play that are lower levels, because they've been playing at less, and some of them got some wins and some draws, and they're doing pretty good, but I want to give them a chance to win a medal. So I'm really going to be a stickler on Saturday night for somebody coming in late and being over. So if you see me blow up like a chipmunk during the thing, it's because I don't want you guys in there. I want it 1,200 or less so we give everybody else a chance. And it should be a really, really good matchup. There's some really good players. And I know that our top regulars are going to get wiped from not being able to play in there. But it will give everybody else a chance, and it'll be fun. So, Joe says hi to Gloin and everybody else from Canada. He's from Canada, and Gloin is from Poland. Gloin's been following my channel since 2024. It's pretty cool stuff. He's a really good chess player. He's got a coach now, too. He's doing really good. The Friday Night Blitz is going to determine whoever's the highest elo, untitled. But titled players can come in at any time on a titled account. The other thing that I add with this that I think is important is that you can come in late. I don't have a problem with it. Just come in under the cap, you know? And if you guys come in under the cap, I mean, we had somebody that was, I think, maybe 2 elo less than Elias was. I think he was like 23.98 or 22.98. He was under the cap. He came in late, but you know, everybody else knew there was a 23.90 or 22.98 in the arena, and it went 22.99, I think, high cap. The guy was 22.96, and they were cool with Elias being in there. They'll be cool with the other guy. So it's just, I don't want somebody coming in late stealing metal from somebody. So I'll be back. Going to take a quick break. We'll take some games. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, 9 p.m. PDT. Tuesday is for love of the game. It will be a Blitz next week. It rotates. Bullet, Blitz, Rapid, Chess 960. Friday night Blitz, Saturday night Rapids. Monday night, chess puzzles, unrated chess challenges. Thursday night, chess puzzles, unrated chess challenges. And thank you all for watching. I'll go back to the multi-stream. So if anybody's in YouTube that talked, I probably missed it. I apologize, but I wanted to, you know, I'm affiliated in Twitch, and that's most important right now. And I appreciate them and Twitch guidelines. And they're allowing us to do the multi-streams, which is cool because we can actually acknowledge when somebody subs to us. And I had a lot of people from Arc Raiders come in and not only sub on YouTube, but went and followed me on Twitch. So I really appreciate the ability to do that. It's about freaking time they allow that. I've got the 2026 Daily Chess Championship. It's almost over. I am losing this game. Basically 2 rooks against the queen. I'm trying to keep him linked. Got 2 promoting pawns on me, but he can't press him unless he gets his king up there. But I can check him. I don't know how much I can put that wall, keep that wall up. I think I'll probably lose that last game, but it's the last game. I'm going to come on and turn chats off because I actually did all the games through live stream and went and reviewed them. And people watched, you know, that was really cool. But if they chat while I'm doing it, and all the games have been done, so I was just going over the replays and explaining what my thoughts were during the games. And Elias and I were talking, and damn it if it came over the lower part of the screen. So bummed about that. And it covered the board. So I got to do them again. So in the next couple of days, you'll see me come in, and I'll have an announcement saying that the chats are off because I'm doing reviews, and that I'm going to put on YouTube. I did all my first round and second round in 2025, the first time I ever went on the Daily Chess Championship. Made the second round, went 29, 10, and 5. made the second round this time, went 22-0 in the first round. I am going to end up going 9-6 if I lose this game, and 5 draws. And there was some really good competition. And second seed I split with, third seed loss and a draw, and I believe the second place player that's going to be second place, 2 draws. So the one guy was 2,100 from Iraq, and actually the person that's going to get second was the only one to beat him, and of course I had 2 draws, but I got rocked by that dude. I got to 40 moves on one of the games, but I was losing from like move 12. And the other game, I was playing great, and I just made a dumb mistake. He went for a sacrifice, and I knew it was going to go rook for rook and gain a pawn, and for some reason I decided not to take the rook, and it was mate in 2, and I didn't see it, and it was right in the start of it. Late opening mid-game, and I was floored. I'd never seen that before. I was like, holy smokes. But I'll be reviewing them to put up on the YouTube channel, JJ Plays Chess, soon. I'm sorry I haven't put them up sooner, but I highly recommend the 2026 Data Chess Championship. I really do. It starts in the last week of December. And there's some really strong IMs, and I think they had a women grandmaster in there this year, if I saw that right. Wasn't as focused as I was in the first round. I had a lot of real life stuff going on during that and now, so I felt I played pretty damn good with that shit going on. And when I say that shit, sewage pipe completely fell down into the access under my house, the main sewage line. Shit everywhere. And I mean everywhere. And it rolls downhill. Had to have a hazmat hazard team come out, clean the damn thing up, took a month. Then all the vents under the house for the heating vents had to be, those connectors replaced. It was brutal. And then Shadow got sick. So actually Shadow got sick first, and then that happened. So I was preoccupied, but I felt I did pretty well. I'm going to have a better record after this one's over. And 55,000 people got eliminated in the first round, so felt pretty good about it. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm just going to take a break, go to the restroom, and I'll be back. Be right back, everybody. About 2-minute ETA. And thank you so much for being patient. I appreciate everybody. Alrighty. Anybody want to play? Do we got takers? And how many people we got watching right now? Anybody? So I think if we don't have anybody that wants to play, I think I will call it a night. Went for 2 hours tonight for the first Thursday, and hopefully we'll get more people to play next week. When we do get people to play, we played right from the start, didn't even get puzzles on Monday night. But very much appreciate everybody that watched tonight. And it doesn't look like we're going to get any challenges. Going once. Going twice. Hey, Chad, you are amazing. What a good kid. What a good kid. He's right here. Move my knee up so I can see him. Yes, sweetie. He got really sick. But he's eating again, and that's a good thing. Love this kid. Anyway, doesn't look like we got any takers tonight for challenges, so might as well cut the stream now. Get some sleep. I do have to get my labs done. It's a regular checkup. Have to have labs every 3 months. And my age. Doc appointment next week. So thank you all for watching. Would have loved to play a game or two tonight. I guess that's not going to happen. And you guys have a great night. Thank you for watching JJ's Chess Pots and Palace on twitch.tv. JJ Plays Chess on YouTube. And I'll have those 2026 up hopefully within a week. Actually, I didn't see that. I'm going to break out there. Hold on. We're in an ad break, so maybe nobody heard me. So let's check. We'll wait a minute more before I go. Sorry about that. I started to end the stream and realized we were in an ad break, and maybe the Twitch players didn't see me. Try it again in a minute. Hi, Thou. How you doing? That 1F, how are you tonight? Just waiting for challenges if we got any. If we don't, we'll continue to end the stream. But we've got 17 seconds for that ad break, so I'll ask one more time, see if we got people. Was going to end it. This is the first night that I've been on Thursday for probably over a year, so we're going to 5 nights a week chess, 5 times a week chess, and it is in the evening, 8:30 p.m. PDT. The arenas that I do the sports play-by-play, and I run the arenas, I create the arenas for you guys, make you guys a star Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Tomorrow night is Friday Night Blitz, Saturday Night Rapids, and for love of the game, Tuesday it rotates Bullet, Blitz, Rapid, and Chess 960. It will be a Bullet on Tuesday. I think we're back on Twitch, so I was asking if anybody wanted to play. Didn't hear from anybody, then realized we were in an ad. So, going once. Going twice. Going 2.5. Going 2.5 3/4. Alrighty, I'm gone. You guys have a great night. Friday Night Blitz tomorrow night, 8:30. Remember, there is a high cap, the highest ELO registered at arena start if you're untitled. Titled players on titled accounts can come in. And like I said before, we had 3 National Masters come in, play 5 games in the last 7 weeks, which was really cool. And so I will see you tomorrow night. Monday night is the next chess puzzles and chess challenges. And of course we have Saturday night Rapids as well. And I'll be doing the live stream commentary for you. And they're a lot of fun. Just no AI, no cheating, no smurfing. Don't come in late on an untitled account higher than a cap that's I'll be placing in not only the Twitch chats but the YouTube chat and the chat in the arena itself. So at game start or at arena start. Thank you all. Have a good night. I'm going.